All right, y'all, pay attention because we've got a lot of things to talk about this week. Disney's paused sales of annual passes. More entertainment is returning soon to Disney World and Disneyland. A brand new restaurant is coming to EPCOT, and we've got a lot of announcements from last week's Destination D23 event. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Vlog. Now, if you're still recovering from all that yummy Thanksgiving food here in the States, don't worry, just sit back and relax while we talk about all the Disney parks news you need to know from this past week. We're going to start with Disney pausing the sales of annual passes and some tickets. According to the Disney World website, they'll be pausing sales of the Pirate, Sorcerer, and Incredipasses for the time being. The Pixie Pass is still available at this time. This is $3.99 plus tax, and it's only available to Florida residents. This is the one that's kind of the lowest level annual pass you can get that has a lot of block-out dates. And this pass can hold 3 park reservations at once. All other passes cannot be purchased at this time, but it's important to know that Disney World used the word pause for these annual pass sales. So if you already have your annual pass, you can keep using it to get into the parks. And when it's your time to renew, you'll still have access to all 4 pass levels to renew into. Current pass holders should be able to customize their pass with add-on options at any time. And these include the water park and sports option and the photo pass option. It's not a complete surprise that Disney World paused sales since they announced this year that the new annual passes would be limited. They paused sales to help control capacity in the parks. Disney hasn't announced yet how long this pause on new pass sales will last or how often these pauses might happen in the future. We will continue to monitor annual pass sales and we'll let you know when all of the passes become available again. And Disney's messing around a little bit with the other tickets as well. Recently, they shared an important ticket update with travel agents. According to Disney's update, as they continue to manage park attendance using the Park Pass system, certain park tickets may be unavailable to purchase on select dates in the future. This could include dates during the holiday season as well. When we check the Disney World ticket website, we noticed some of this already in action. The Disney World ticket website currently shows the park passes that are available for the dates in the calendar. And for dates where there are no park passes available, it appears the system will not let you purchase a ticket for that date. The same happened for select dates in December. At the moment, it appears tickets for December 28th through 30th are unavailable for purchase, though of course this is subject to change. If you're planning to visit Disney World during the holiday season and you don't have your tickets, we would highly recommend you look at the dates you were planning to visit and see if you're still able to purchase the tickets you wanted, or otherwise see what can be arranged for your trip. Also, play around with those start dates to see if you can still purchase tickets for the dates you wanted to go without including an unavailable date in that range. You'll also want to make those park pass reservations as quickly as possible right now. And if you're planning to visit Disney World during future busy seasons or holiday periods, be aware that tickets may become unavailable for purchase based on availability. You'll want to keep a close eye on the dates you're planning to visit and, if possible, grab those tickets far in advance so you don't have to deal with any of these concerns. Now we've got another Disneyland Magic Key Pass selling out. Disneyland debuted a brand new Passholder program earlier this year called Magic Key. This completely replaced the former annual Passholder program and provides guests with 4 different tiered options that come with varying benefits, block-out dates, and more. Sound familiar? Yeah. And the new program has proven to be pretty popular. Just last month, the top-tiered pass, the Dream Key, completely sold out, leaving guests with only 3 levels to choose from. But now that's even more limited as the second highest tier, the Believe Key Pass, has sold out as well. Currently, only 2 ticketing options remain for those hoping to become Magic Key holders. This includes the Enchant Key, which costs $6.49 and provides guests with the ability to hold 4 theme park reservations at a time. And the other option is the Imagine Key, which costs $3.99 annually and is only available to Southern California residents. Just keep in mind that this is the lowest tier option, so it provides the least amount of benefits for guests and the most blockout dates. Disney's previously shared that the sale of annual passes would be limited in an effort to manage capacity in the parks, and we're already beginning to see a similar approach implemented in Disney World as well. We'll keep our eyes out for more Disneyland ticketing updates. MagicBand Plus will be making its way to Disneyland Resort, and Disneyland is even getting an exclusive Sleeping Beauty Castle Magic Band. However, the Magic Bands at Disneyland may not work entirely the same way as the ones at Disney World. The company commented some of the features of MagicBand Plus will vary between Disneyland and Walt Disney World. So we'll see what they're like when they release. We know MagicBand Plus arrives in Disney World in 2022, but we don't have an official release timeline for their arrival at Disneyland just yet. Now remember, MagicBand Plus is the latest iteration of Disney's Magic Bands and has new features like lights, gesture recognition, vibrations, and interaction with Disney parks and shows. While sharing information on these interactive Magic Bands, Josh D'Amaro wore a prototype. It was announced that the new Magic Bands are coming to Disney World in 2022 as part of the 50th anniversary celebration. These bands will be able to interact with nighttime spectaculars, the 50th anniversary statues, and a lot more. And that's not the only Disneyland news we have from D23. Keep watching this video, we've got more announcements. All right, let's talk Guardians of the Galaxy. It seems like we've been waiting a long time for the ride to open, but we've gotten some awesome sneak peeks and more info on the ride in that time. It'll be one of the longest indoor roller coasters in the world, and the ride vehicles will spin around while you travel on the track. Now, we have a better idea of when it's going to be open. We already knew that Cosmic Rewind would be opening in 2022, but it was announced that it will be opening in summer of 2022, so that narrows it down. We're not at 12 months anymore. Now we're at like 3 or 4 months. New concept art was revealed at Destination D23. We have a look at the Xandar Gallery that will be part of the ride, and we got a greeting message from a famous actress that's reprising her role for the ride. Glenn Close is back as Nova Prime. We're so excited for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind to open at EPCOT. I can't wait to ride that ride. Also, I think me saying Guardians of the Galaxy like that means that I should probably get hired by a basketball team to do their announcements. So if anybody's interested, you just let me know. All right, a lot of entertainment news came out of Destination D23 conference last weekend, and we are very excited. First, Disney announced that Fantasmic is returning to Hollywood studios. Not many details were released, but we know what to expect when it makes its return. Fantasmic now has a reopening timeline of 2022, but it won't be the exact same show as before. Disney announced they are replacing an entire segment of the show. It will feature new characters, stunt performers, new animation, and more. That was all the details they were willing to give away, but it sounds like there are even more exciting updates in store. And parades have been suspended in Disney World since the closures in 2020, but we recently saw the first parade to return during Disney's very merriest after hours with the Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time parade, and now a regular daytime parade will return as well. Festival of Fantasy Parade will return to Magic Kingdom in 2022. Disney's not shared a specific date for this, but we will update you as soon as one is announced. Now, want more entertainment to return to Disney World? You got it. Mickey's Magical Friendship Faire is a 50th anniversary update of the beloved Mickey's Royal Friendship Faire that has always taken place on Cinderella Castle stage. Well, I guess not always, but for a long time now. Of course, Mickey and friends will be getting iridescent outfits for the occasion with that magical hue of blue and plenty of sparkle. Also, Friendship Faire dancers will also be getting new iridescent looks with even grander outfits for the show's finale, which will feature the new song Where the Magic Feels Like Home. You'll also spot a brand new opening number and finale. We're already excited. No details yet about when we can expect to see this show in person, but hopefully soon because it is for the 50th. And more on the entertainment front, we've got a brand new cavalcade. This one's called Disney Adventure Friends, and it's going to make its debut sometime next year at Disney World. This one's going to be huge and feature the most characters in a cavalcade to date. Guests will get to see Nick and Judy, Baloo, Miguel, Merida, Moana, Elena, Toy Story characters, Clarabelle Cow, and more. Like other cavalcades, it's going to happen several times per day, so you'll have multiple chances to catch it. And the cavalcade is set to debut in early 2022, but we'll be on the lookout for a specific start date for you. Now at Destination D23, Disney revealed further details about the changes coming to the Finding Nemo musical. Previously, they revealed that the reimagined show is going to feature new story material, but we'll keep some fan favorite songs like In the Big Blue World and Go with the Flow. Now we know the new musical will be called Finding Nemo, The Big Blue and Beyond, and will take place during the events of the movie Finding Dory, which means it will be set in the Marine Life Institute. So it's basically a sequel to the original show, and you'll be able to catch up with characters since then. The reimagined show debuts at Disney's Animal Kingdom in 2022, and we can't wait to see it. And one of the things that we've been anxiously awaiting is the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular in Disney's Hollywood Studios. We heard previously that it's returning on December 19th of this year, and now we have even more updates on that return. On Disney World's website, the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular now has showtimes listed starting on the day of its return. You can head into the theater starting December 19th for shows at 12 p.m., 1:15 p.m., 3:15 p.m., 4:45 p.m., and 6 p.m. These shows were the same for the days we checked in December, January, and part of February, but keep in mind that showtimes are subject to change. So be sure to check on those showtimes as you get closer to your trip. During the show, you can see Indy and Marion perform awesome stunts and explain what happens behind the scenes of an actual action movie. If you're a big fan of this show, you'll soon be able to see it once again. Okay, Festival of the Holidays, the 2021 Festival of the Holidays has begun, or we call it Thoth around here. It's begun, and we were there opening day to see what this year's festival is all about. During this one, you can enjoy holiday traditions from around the world expressed through decorations, stories, music, cuisine, and additional special events. We are working on our Best of the Fest video. They'll be coming out very soon, so if you want more details about Thoth, be sure to keep following us and watch that video when it comes out. Plus, we got all kinds of reviews already up on the blog, of course. Now, we've also got the full lineup for the Festival of the Arts Broadway concert series. Although Festival of the Holidays just started, we're already looking forward to the 2022 EPCOT Arts Festival of the Arts. Next year's Festival of the Arts will return to the park from January 14th to February 21st, 2022. And for the first time since 2020, the Disney on Broadway concert series will return with it. With this concert series, you can watch Broadway performers live at EPCOT performing both Disney and Broadway songs. And now we have the full lineup for the concert series. It's going to feature performances by Ariel Jacobs with Adam Jacobs from Aladdin, Carrie Butler from Beauty and the Beast with Telly Leung from Aladdin, Heidi Blickenstaff from Freaky Friday and The Little Mermaid with Robert Creighton from Frozen, Cara Lindsay from Newsies with Dan DeLuca from Newsies, Ashley Brown from Mary Poppins and Josh Strickland from Tarzan, Kissy Simmons from The Lion King with Michael James Scott from Aladdin, and a special performance on the last night with a finale featuring Ashley Brown, Josh Strickland, Kissy Simmons, and Michael James Scott. You'll be able to check the My Disney Experience app for exact times of performances when the festival is happening. And as always, stay tuned because we're going to be covering everything about the EPCOT Festival of the Arts. And holiday crowds are officially here, y'all. Holiday celebrations are in full swing in Disney World with holiday decorations and treats for guests to enjoy. But with those holidays comes something else, intense crowds. We noticed that the holiday crowds have definitely arrived. And honestly, I gotta tell you, I was there and it felt like a lot. There's a lot of people. Some of the places where you're going to spot the biggest evidence of crowds will be at lines for spots to grab some food or the attraction queues. We spotted some particularly long lines for popular rides like Slinky Dog and Tower of Terror in Hollywood Studios. You might even find that lines for lightning lanes may be longer than you might have expected. So be sure to look for those enter here or end of line signs that cast members near the end of the lines will typically hold up so you know where to enter. You also may see backstage areas used for the lines of select spots, like the backstage area that was being used for the Kilimanjaro Safaris line in Animal Kingdom this week. If you'll be heading to the parks during this busy season, consider whether purchasing a Lightning Lane or Genie Plus is something your family wants to do, or if you can take advantage of things like early theme park entry or extended evening hours to get some extra time in the parks to do what you want. Again, the level of crowding you'll face will depend on what parks you visit, when you visit, where you spend your time in the park, etc. But overall, as Christmas draws near, be prepared to wait in some more lines for food, merchandise, and rides, and be prepared to encounter more crowds throughout the parks. Now, we've got lots and lots of videos. We've got lots and lots of blog posts about how to avoid those crowds, where to go when, how to make sure you don't get squeezed with all those folks. And we're excited to share that the Yacht Club is fully decorated for the holidays now. The lobby trees decorations mirror the Yacht Club's theme, so it's very nautical. And there's also a lot of pretty garland and wreaths too. Not to mention the stunning Christmas village is back on display with a train and everything. The Yacht Club is already a beautiful resort, but the holiday decorations make it even more gorgeous. So definitely, if you're over there at Beach Club checking out that carousel, come on over to the Yacht Club and check out that super cool train display. You'll love it. And when we arrived at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort today, we were thrilled to see that the holiday decorations have officially arrived. There's a beautiful Christmas tree in the lobby with lots of resort-specific decorations. We saw festive garland hanging almost everywhere, even in the shops, and we love how each hotel has its own holiday theme. It's part of what makes this time of year so special at Disney World. All right, we're back to big Disneyland announcements. We promised they were coming. 2 nighttime shows are returning. After months of speculation and waiting, we finally have some answers. Fantasmic is also returning to Disneyland, but guests won't have to wait long. It's coming back next year. And that's not the only good news. Disney California Adventure's World of Color show is also returning in 2022. Again, we don't have specific return dates for either show, but stay tuned for updates. And Disneyland is building that 12-story tower next to the Disneyland Hotel for Disney Vacation Club members. It's going to be an L-shaped tower with 350 timeshare villas. We already knew the addition would include a new pool, outdoor bar, interactive play area, community hall, and fitness center, but but now we've got more concept art to check out. And the outside tower will have some added magic from Tinkerbell, who will greet you. If you look closely, you can see her pixie dust on the right side of the building. The pool area is going to be inspired by an artist's palette, and a story will be told through the children's play area, but we're still waiting on more details for that. We also got some concept art of the rooms. The story of the theming is that you're looking at it from the perspective and creative approach of a Disney artist. They even studied the sketching style of Walt Disney himself for some areas. And this room is inspired by the animated classic Sleeping Beauty, which takes colors from the movie and subtly surrounds you in the space. It's designed to evoke the mood and emotion of the film. This is just one room in the new tower, so we can't wait to see what the other designs will be in this space. We'll keep you updated on anything else we find out about that new DVC tower at Disneyland Hotel. And at Destination D23, Disney confirmed that they will be working on that multi-year expansion of Disneyland's downtown Disney district, adding more dining, shopping, and an open green area. The announcement comes as we wait on further updates about Disneyland Forward, a proposal Disney made to the city of Anaheim for a giant expansion of Disneyland's parks, resorts, and downtown Disney district. We can't wait to learn more about all the updates coming to downtown Disney. Now, recently we noticed something different about cast members working at the EPCOT Food and Wine Festival booths, with new costumes that also helped protect our environment. On Instagram, Dr. Mark Penning, Vice President of Disney's Animals, Science, and Environment, posted that cast members who are part of the festival's team are now sporting a new costume shirt. The shirt is made in part from plastic bottles in what Penning is calling sustainable style. We stopped by EPCOT to see if we could spot this new costume change, and we found a group of cast members happy to get their new sustainable costumes photographed. It's a really pretty green, and it's helping keep plastic bottles from polluting the ocean. You can find these new costumes worn by cast members on the festival's team, so for right now, you might find them around EPCOT Festival of the Holidays booths. All right, we've seen various versions of the iconic Star Wars lightsaber over the years, but never the real one until now. During Disney's D23 event, we got the inside scoop on some of the exciting new things coming to the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser, including another look at that real lightsaber that Disney has made. Josh D'Amaro, the current chairman of Disney Parks Experiences and Products, gave a live preview of that new lightsaber. In true dramatic Disney fashion, the lights went down and the lightsaber came out. See that little blue stub of light? It's happening. There it is. It's spectacular. The sound gives us chills. It's incredible. And this thing acts like a real lightsaber. As you can see, even Josh D'Amaro's thrilled about it. He explained that this is Rey's lightsaber that he is just borrowing to show us, and guests on board the Galactic Star Cruiser will use a different lightsaber for training. So that's right. Those of us who get to go on the Galactic Star Cruiser will not be using these super fancy lightsabers. That will only be for the cast members on board. Either way, this new technology is super impressive and fun to watch unfold in front of you. Notice that the lightsaber doesn't retract though. He just sort of gives it to somebody. So we don't know what goes on in terms of actually closing it. Okay, remember that video from months ago that teased some new Disney Imagineering tech for characters? It looked like a human-controlled mechanical puppet, and the internet went crazy. Well, we got some more information on this new technology, officially called Project Exo. Guests at D23 got a first look at the new technology used for character interactions. As you can see, this new character, a Yeti maybe, has big furry feet and a whole lot of moving parts. According to Disney, the new technology features pneumatic assist at key joint areas, and the weight of the exoskeleton all goes to the legs, so the performer isn't bearing the weight on their shoulders or backs. Additionally, Disney will start 3D printing muscles, which should make for some super realistic characters, and guests of D23 even got to see the technology in person when the exoskeleton came on stage. We found out that even though those giant hands look hard to use, they can pick things up, wave, point, and even shake hands. And on the opposite side of the scale, earlier this year, Disney teased the reveal of a walking robot baby Groot, and then gave us a full look in April. The high-tech bot is currently in development with Disney Imagineers, and we got a sneak peek of that technology at D23 as well. The clip showed Josh D'Amaro interacting with Groot and our tree friend giving a sweet wave. The Robot Groot project, or Project Kiwi, is still a work in progress, and there haven't been any updates as to when it will be revealed to guests in person. When it was first teased, Walt Disney Imagineering noted there were no immediate plans to put it in the theme parks. The goal of Project Kiwi is to help bring smaller-scale Disney characters to life in a more realistic way. Both of these demos have us super excited about the future and meeting our super huge Disney character friends and those teeny tiny ones as well. Disney talked about how this will change the game for bringing characters to life in the parks, and we can't wait to see who we'll meet in this way. All right, moving on to Disney Cruise Line news. The Disney Wish is getting 2 new stage shows. It's currently scheduled to set sail on its maiden voyage in summer 2022. Today we got big news about the entertainment aboard this ship. The Disney Wish will premiere not 1 but 2 brand new stage shows. Seize the Adventure will be an original musical starring Minnie as Captain Minnie for the first time ever. This musical will be about helping Goofy discover the power of imagination. There will also be scenes from Disney favorites like The Princess and the Frog, Frozen, Finding Nemo, Moana, and more. And for the second show, there will be a brand new adaptation of The Little Mermaid with a new reimagined script and score. This is about the journey of a young woman learning to value the power of her own voice. It will be a modern-day retelling with new special effects, innovative design, and puppetry, and we even got the chance to check out a special performance featuring a song from Ursula as part of the Destination D23 event. We also got a look at some of the pieces being worked on for the show, artwork, and more. Aside from these new shows, the Disney Wish is also featuring a production of Aladdin. And one of the brand new experiences coming to the Disney Wish is the Star Wars Hyperspace Lounge. The lounge will offer otherworldly concoctions and interactive tasting experiences in a space designed with sleek, metallic detailing inspired by Dryden Voss's ship in Solo, a Star Wars story. The virtually enhanced space will feature windows that offer a view into space. In fact, over 40 spaceships from the Star Wars franchise will be seen from the window views. Disney confirmed that the views will take guests to 7 different locations around the galaxy. You'll be able to spot some familiar locations both from the original trilogy and the sequel series. The music and overall vibe of the lounge will have a different feel during the daytime when the kiddos are welcome versus in the evening when the lounge becomes an adults-only spot. And we got a sneak peek at AquaMouse. Yep, AquaMouse is Disney's first ever attraction at sea, and we got to see a peek of the ride at D23. One of the cartoons you can watch on the AquaMouse water coaster is Swiss Meltdown, which features Mickey and friends scrambling as Pete, who's basically the sun in the sky, melts all their snow in their winter wonderland. The other Mickey Mouse cartoon you can watch on the ride is Scuba Scramble, which features Mickey and Minnie on an undersea adventure. All right, we've got some construction progress on Hong Kong Disneyland's new Frozen Land. They gave us an update and concept art of the new land, Arendelle World of Frozen. It'll feature Arendelle Palace as its centerpiece, and this land is going to be gorgeous. Here's what Arendelle looks like right now while it's under construction. We'd say it's coming right along. Then you can see the structures that will support Arendelle Castle and its village. The new land will also have 2 new attractions. We can't wait to see it all once it's done. We'll keep you updated on the progress of Arendelle World of Frozen, so stay tuned for more. Moving on to restaurant and snack news, we got that brand new restaurant coming to EPCOT. This is a new quick service restaurant called Connections Cafe and Eatery. Disney did not mention a timeline or specific location for the new spot. They did say it will be located in the World Celebration neighborhood, which means somewhere close to Spaceship Earth. Basically, this is probably the replacement for Electric Umbrella. Disney shared some concept art for the project at D23, and we can't wait for more food in EPCOT. Definitely need some more counter service spots. Okay, let's talk La Crêperie. When the table service portion of this hybrid seated and to-go dining location in Epcot's France first opened, guests were not able to book advanced dining reservations. They were only accepting walk-ups, but looks like that has all changed. Now you can start booking priority seating for La Crêperie de Paris for $11.28 and after. When we check Disney World's website, it appears that guests may now book ahead for lunch and dinner reservations for time starting on November 28th. At this time, advanced breakfast reservations appear to be unavailable and will continue to operate on a first-come, first-served basis. If you've been waiting for the opportunity to book an advanced dining reservation for La Crêperie de Paris on your next Disney World vacation, now is your chance. Remember that dining reservations open up 60 days in advance for Disney World right now. We'll be on the lookout for more of the latest Disney World news and updates for you. And it's time to talk cocktails. This December, the Edison will host a series of 3 festive cocktail hours over Sunset, each with its own unique menu offerings. The Mixology series at the Edison in Disney Springs will take place on December 1st, 8th, and 15th from 5 to 7 p.m. Weather permitting, each of the events will take place on the Edison's lakeside patio. Each of the 3 events has a unique menu offering different food and beverage items each evening, as well as a different featured spirit. If you're interested in attending, you can head over to the Patina Group's website for information on how to register. Each event costs $65 per person, not including tax or gratuity. Participants must be at least 21 years of age to attend, and we'll be on the lookout for more seasonal offerings taking place around Disney World, so check back ahead of your trip if you're looking for ways to add an extra bit of festive to your vacation. Speaking of festive and drinking, over the last few years, Morimoto Asia in Disney Springs and Chef Morimoto himself have hosted their 12 Beers of Christmas event. This year, the event will be held on December 5th and will cost $95 per person. There will be 2 different seatings, one at 11 a.m. and a second at 2 p.m. Of course, this is over in Disney Springs as well. What do you get for that $95? Morimoto Asia will provide 12 beers as well as 12 samplings of Pan-Asian cuisine, which will include bites of sushi and Peking duck and more. The event will be for people 21 years of age and older. Private dining rooms are also available for $600 plus tax and gratuity. These rooms will hold up to 6 guests. Private booths that sit up to 6 are available as well for $400 plus tax and gratuity. If you are interested in these options, email orlandoevents@patinagroup.com. The event tends to be a fun fan favorite for those beer connoisseurs and folks that enjoy Chef Morimoto's take on modern Asian fare. Visit Morimoto Asia's website to book, and we'll continue to bring you all the latest holiday news from around the Disney World Resort. Also at Disney Springs, we've got Brew Year's Eve. This week was Thanksgiving. Christmas is only a month away, and after that comes New Year's Eve. If you don't have plans for New Year's Eve yet, we've got a special you might be interested in. If you want to celebrate New Year's Eve at Disney World, you might want to consider booking Brew Year's Eve at CityWorks Eatery and Poorhouse at Disney Springs. You'll get a New Year's Eve dinner with special entrees along with beer pairings, a champagne toast, party favors, and more. The specials include smoked salmon carpaccio for $18, made with cold smoked salmon, baby arugula, red onion, whipped dill cream cheese, avocado, lemon oil, and everything bagel chips. Or you can order the top sirloin for $29, which is an 8-ounce top sirloin with fingerling potatoes, Brussels sprouts, carrots, onions, grape tomato, fennel, red wine au jus, and garlic herb butter. Finally, you can choose fried chicken for $26, which includes buttermilk marinated chicken breasts, cornbread croutons, baby arugula, pickled red onion, cucumbers, grape tomatoes, red wine vinaigrette, and hot honey gastrique. Yeah! You can make reservations now on Open Table, so be sure to check that out. And do you love Num Num cookies? If you do, you'll want to see Disneyland's newest treat. Thanks to Disneyland Foodies over on Instagram, we saw the new cookie and brownie pies at the Candy Palace. These treats are available for $5.99 to $6.49 and come in different flavors like peanut butter chocolate, chocolate peppermint, triple chocolate, and raspberry white chocolate. They remind us of the peanut butter flavored treat at Disney World's Main Street Confectionery. Same sort of kind of cookie pie feel. And there's a new donut over at Everglazed in Disney Springs. This is a sweet potato pecan pie mash-up donut. It's a big glazed donut topped with cinnamon sugar dusted sweet potato fries, crunchy candied pecans, a sweet salty bacon, and it's all drizzled with a marshmallow sauce. Looks like an explosion of fall flavors, and you can get one for $6.50. Besides how irresistibly Instagrammable this donut is, it also is really good. There's some saltiness coming from the fries and the bacon, which helps to balance out the sweetness from that marshmallow sauce. The donut itself was very fresh and delicious. It's a basic vanilla donut, which is perfect since there are so many other flavors going on here. And the center of the donut tastes just like a pecan pie. In general, we're ranking this donut near the top of the donuts we've had at Everglazed. You'll probably need some friends if you're going to finish off this colossal treat. If you're looking for delicious Thanksgiving treat this season, know you might want to stop by Everglazed for that mashup, but don't wait too long. It's only available through tomorrow. Okay, peppermint cheesecake, anyone? This is the peppermint cheesecake cookie sandwich from Vivoli Il Gelato in Disney Springs. It's got 2 red velvet cookies, cheesecake gelato, and peppermint candy for $12. Here's the issue, though. These cookies were hard as a rock. It took a lot of effort to bite and cut into this thing. Once we were able to, they did taste pretty good with a nice red velvet flavor, but the cookies also had really tasty white and milk chocolate pieces in them. And the cheesecake gelato was more like vanilla to us, with just a subtle tang like you get with cream cheese. The peppermint candies that were on the outside of the gelato were good and gave a nice crunch to the treat overall. Now this cookie sandwich is definitely for sharing because it was huge. We would really be impressed if one person could eat all of this, and overall the cookies were just way too hard. We wanted more of an ooey gooey consistency instead of being scared for the safety of our teeth. If you like peppermint, then you'll probably like this, and that's the main flavor of the sandwich. But if you don't want to get messy, maybe get something you can eat a little bit easier, like the Holiday Mickey Mousse Dome Cake over at Amaret's Patisserie. We've got a brand new shop at Disney Springs. You may already know about Days of Christmas, the year-round holiday shop that has all sorts of seasonal goodies. But during our visit this week, we discovered a new store that's connected once you step inside. Beau's Signature Candles, which has had a location in the Marketplace Co-op, now has an independent store location of their very own. The Marketplace Co-op still exists as well, now giving you 2 locations to shop for these holiday gifts. Note that we didn't spot any outdoor signage, so you wouldn't even know the store existed if you walked by outside. You have to enter Days of Christmas in order to find them. You may also notice a few familiar scents when you check out their candles. For example, Clover World smells a lot like Disney's Contemporary Resort, and Orange Grove smells a lot like the oranges from Soarin' Over California. And of course, we're going to tell you about the new holiday popcorn bucket. We found the new holiday bucket at the newest popcorn stand in EPCOT, and it's the new gold version of the snowy Christmas tree bucket and classic Christmas tree bucket we've seen in the past. The new buckets are shiny gold Christmas trees featuring red garland, colorful lights, and Mickey and Minnie sharing candy canes. This bucket would go nicely with this year's gold Jingle Bell sipper. The tree's topped with a clear star that lights up, and so do the lights on the tree. The top of the bucket opens up for your popcorn and also comes with a festive lanyard, so you can easily carry your new gold Christmas tree all around Disney World. You can turn on the lights by pressing the button under the lid, and you can set them as steady or blinking. The new holiday popcorn buckets are now available in Disney World for $25. Heads up, it is top heavy because that's where all the batteries and stuff are. So if you set it down on a table and open it up and don't support it with your hands, it'll fall right over probably. And this week we found a second Dooney and Bourke collection for the 50th anniversary. They've already released the first collection that was inspired by Mary Blair and featured a blue and gold design. The pattern on this collection is a black background with iridescent outlines of Cinderella Castle with the 50 logo inside. Now this collection is more expensive than the last. Tote bag is $348, the dome satchel for $318, and the crossbody is $268. But that's not all. There's one more bag available in the parks, not online, and it's only for annual pass holders. The annual pass holder bag is very similar to the tote bag, except the handles are shorter, and it comes with a removable, adjustable crossbody strap. Now this has an embossed image of Mickey Mouse and the word pass holder on it. It costs $318. We spotted the collection both in Riverside Depot at Animal Kingdom and Legends of Hollywood at Hollywood Studios. But note, be sure to look at the bag before you get it. We were kind of unimpressed with the quality of the design and the print, so definitely check it out before you buy to make sure you really like the detail. Now, Disney's latest movie, Encanto, has officially arrived in theaters. The film tells the story of an extraordinarily magical family who lives in Colombia. And now that the film is out, Disney World has dropped a massive merchandise collection, both online and at Disney World. First are these amazing Encanto mini ears we found. These babies are even more gorgeous in person. They look just like Mirabelle's dress, and you can nab them now for $29.99. They're available online. We also found a bunch of shirts for adults and kids, mystery box pins, a MagicBand, and even some toys like a Mirabelle singing doll. And of course, there's an Encanto Loungefly mini backpack. It's super colorful. You can grab it for $85. We spotted this collection at Disney World at World of Disney in Disney Springs, and then saw it later at Island Mercantile in Disney's Animal Kingdom. But you can grab it all at Shop Disney too. And the 2021 Festival of the Holidays has begun, and annual pass holders have the chance to purchase an exclusive pass holder cup with the gingerbread milkshake from the Donut Box Holiday Kitchen. The cup has the new Disney World annual pass holder logo starring a very happy Mickey Mouse. And don't forget that Tuesdays are the best days to visit the festival. Pass holders get 10% off food and drinks, non-alcoholic. As long as it's a Tuesday, you use a cashless payment, and you have your pass and government-issued ID. Stay tuned for more fun from Festival of the Holidays. And that's the news for this week. I know Thanksgiving has come and gone, but I just wanted to say that we at DFB are so thankful for all of you who watch our videos. Every one of you make our jobs a lot of fun, and we are all grateful for that. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.